Hey fellas. Well, it's been about 4 months I started doing these vlogs officially, and a little around 1 month since like my last one. I definitely don't have a set schedule. I still want to get season 1 finished before Content goes live, so let's open up Pokemon on the vlog Sun and Moon episode 25, a team on Team Tussle. So, this episode is a bit of a double up on the hub on terms of story, where on top of students Pokemon Academy learning more about the different seasons of crystals, namely how there's one for each type, and even it's not tied to the type of monster, but type of move instead, which is accurate to the games. Team Rocket is after crystal of their own, and in order to do this, they end up crossing paths with Team Skull, and it turns out that Team Skull does not mainly care much for outsiders, and Team Rocket in turn is just put off by the way they're behaving. And even though I've sometimes wished that the show, much like the games, would shift focus other villain factions for the most part instead. At the same time, part of me also does like how whenever the Rocket bounce off against another villain faction, as if to say, who do they think they are? This is our world to conquer. And again, as for silliness, seriousness, again, I definitely still don't mind when they lean more towards the darker aspects of the characters, but sometimes silliness can work in the right circumstances. As again, that's why characters like the Joker have managed to fare so well, because they've been able to adapt to the changing landscape from the more playful whole Harlequin portrayed by Cesar Romero to the chillingly realistic portrait of how far someone can be pushed that Phoenix won awards for, but I get ahead of myself. Yeah. It also turns out that the Z crystal is under the guard of a bunch of Alolan and rather to eradicate, including in one of the latter that's a totem Pokemon, hence a larger size and the glow. And you don't even have to move the glow onto your DVD or Netflix menu either. It's a bit of an in-joke. I had to Google that one. And on that note, how the two must form an uneasy alliance in order to try and get the crystal for themselves, almost even if it means trying to get the Eradicate away from it. On a little side note before I go further, I actually kind of like this bit where Meowth is managing the Z move he might use against the Twerps, being drawn up for style. That's kind of amusing to be honest. Yeah. Moving on. So, with this on the table, well, on top of trying to scale the bluffs that the crystal is lodged in, and bringing two of them, Team Rocket also tries to lure the Pokemon away with some berries, top of the special garnish, which may be quite smelly to most others, but apparently the Alola and Eradicate love it. And the smelly garnish actually works, so to speak. And while the skulls are caught up by the Eradicate, it's ultimately Team Rocket that ends up hitting the Darkinium Z, the crystal, and as everyone else practices their moves, there's definitely much more to come in these vlogs, this was another solid episode, I'd say. Granted, that may not be my favorite one in the series, but I've actually, even before it came to its own, was much more supportive of it than others were. I mean, I personally did not really get why everyone was so down on it because, again, it's still got plenty of action and neat battles, and sometimes it is just kind of fun seeing what everyday life is like in the Pokemon world. And given how I don't know when I'm going to be going back, back to Hawaii for real, it's a nice little experience, hence to take part in for now at least. And I guess I'll be getting the next vlog whenever I can, as well as getting my hat upgraded before my Halloween costume. Obviously, I had to do this, but dog was kind of acting crazy the other night, and I will talk to you all later. Yeah.